welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christiana, and if you are new, welcome to the Road to 40 series. What is the Road to 40 series? A 365 daily vlog series of me documenting my year leading up to my milestone 40th birthday. So, welcome, and welcome back to those who have been following along. But anyway, so I am starting the vlog off midday this morning. We went bowling, so I'm going to take you back to that first before we get into the rest of the day. Good morning. It's early as hell, and we are at the bowling alley. I need y'all to see the early crew. Early crew check-in. We waiting on the folks. That are most hype about bowling. They not even here, but it's cracking at this bowling alley at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you see, we had a good time, y'all. We had a good time. But girl, it was so early. We booked to do the bowling at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. this morning. So it was a whole, I was tired, but I survived and we had a good time and we commemorate my dad. I know my dad was looking down and very pleased with us keeping with the tradition. So as you can see on my shirt, it is a memorial family bowl, and then on the back, can you see that? It has all of the names that we call my dad, but as I said in an earlier vlog, my dad passed away a few years ago, so we do this. My dad introduced everyone in our family for the most part into bowling, and my family is a very bowling fanatic group, so we do this to honor him each year. We're a little late. We used to do it around his birthday, which is in December, but we then realized that it's a bad time. We have a lot of December birthdays in our family. It's the holiday time, so we kind of moved it to between Christmas and New Year's Eve, and then we thought maybe early January, but it's just been a lot going on. I mean, it's been a lot going on in this world. a lot going on within our family, so we just put a pause in it until we could all get together at a time that was a little bit calmer, which is this month, March. So we got together and did the bowl. We had a good time. Girl, I looked a mess. I mean, I guess I don't look a mess, but I felt like I looked really sleepy, but there was a whole man there flirting with me. It was kind of crazy, but it was very sweet, reassuring that even when I don't feel like I look my prettiest, that there's someone that always thinks that you are. And I mean, he was going hard too. He may still call me because he wanted to take me out on a date today. An older gentleman too, which was cute, but I got work to do. And I know a lot of times, ladies, I know a lot of times men will make you feel as if, oh, you don't need to work that hard because that's what you have me for. Like, I got you. I'm good. I got us covered. But I like to have my own. I like to have my own because love is great. It's beautiful. And coming together in union and having that is great, but there's no guarantee that that will always. Sometimes you just grow apart, you evolve and move in different directions, and when you don't have your own identity, your own resources, you really you put yourself in a position where you are vulnerable, and a little bit of vulnerability is okay. But it also doesn't mean to be vulnerable at your own expense, if that makes sense. That's my philosophy on it. You're never going to stop me from pursuing and chasing my dreams because you have the resources or the coin to be able to support us both. That's great, but I'm always going to have my own. I'm always going to have my own sense of purpose, my own identity, my own resources. I'm not willing to let that go. And that seems to be a issue that I'm running into in the dating world, where I just feel that, a lot of men aren't really necessarily excited about me taking that stance and having my mindset. So it's whatever. The right guy will come along and understand where I'm coming from, and that'll be that. But in the meantime, I'm going to get to editing because I have a lot to edit. I need to edit the vlog that's going up today, and then I also need to edit a few short. I need to start brainstorming on some things that I want to write and some content videos that I want to get up this week. I would like to get 2 content videos up this week if possible. So I need to start jotting down and writing out an outline as to what I want those to be. And yeah, maybe I'll plan out the rest of the month's content. I think I will. And when I say content, I don't mean these daily vlogs. These daily vlogs are literally me documenting my journey through this year. So these are unscripted, they're sporadic. It's basically just me documenting what's going on in my day. But content is planned. They're topic based, they're planned, and they are catered to specifically discuss something in particular. If you're new here, I really stick with lifestyle, beauty, wellness, and advocacy for marginalized and oppressed groups. I'm a Black trans woman, so all of my advocacy and everything that I do is through the lens of a Black trans woman. But I think that the topics are relevant to anyone that has interest in being a well-rounded person and just being in the know. So join the fam. Hit subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and I'm bringing you at least a daily vlog a day. So you're getting content every day. Something fresh, something new. So why not sign up and join the fam? Okay? But anyway, I need to get off of here and get started with editing because I have a lot of editing to do. I'm going to throw on some of this Givenchy lip balm. I'm going to put the link for this in the description box because it's bomb and I think that you should get it. I received this free for my honest review from Influencer, but I will be repurchasing because it Like, look at that. Come on. It has plumping properties. The color, the shade that it gives you, it's the perfect shade. Get it. Link will be down below in the description box if you have interest, okay? All right, y'all. I'm heading out, heading to this computer, and I will be back in a bit to check it out. Hey y'all, so I'm back, and it really hasn't been much going on, honestly. Like today, I think I hit a wall. I didn't have anything else left to give, to be honest with you. Like, I had nothing in the tank. I ended up taking a nap. I sat around and laid around a lot, but I did spend the last maybe hour-ish or so working on my weekly schedule. So I'm going to pop it up here so that you can see what my next week looks like. And it is pretty jam-packed in terms of what I hope to accomplish. So I wanted to go through it with you because I feel like when I discuss what it is I'm going to do, this tends to be a bit of accountability for me in terms of like releasing to the world what I want to accomplish and then actually meeting that goal. So I'm going to share what my next week looks like. Obviously, things may change and whatnot, but for the most part, this is what I hope to accomplish as far as specifically with my content and projects and things of that nature. This is how I hope my week goes. So today we uploaded the Road to 40 Day 20 vlog. I uploaded a reel, short, and TikTok. So the way that I'm going to do it is I will essentially be taking best moments or notable moments or funny moments or any moment that I feel like would be good in short form extracted out of my long form content. I'm going to put together and post on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Shorts here. So if you can support those places, I put my social media account down below in the description box. So please feel free to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and then also take a look at my shorts as well. I'm really just getting up and popping because I think I said in an earlier vlog that I pretty much like nuclear deleted all of my social media years ago and or just stopped really using and engaging on social media because it just wasn't fulfilling to me. I don't know. I just didn't feel like social media was a place in a space that I wanted to be in heavily. So I just lurked for the most part. But at any rate, follow me on all my social medias and the content is going to be up and popping there too. So that accomplished today. Content planning. obviously, since I have a whole week's worth of plans in place, content planning done. The only other thing that I wanted to, and then of course, today was also the Memorial Bowl, which we did bright and early at 8 a.m. this morning. So that is accomplished, done. The only other thing that I had plans to do was a mind map. So essentially discuss, or I wanted to kind of jot out my goals under each pillar of the things that are important to me this year. So I kind of sort of did this at the top of the year, but not really. So I want to have something formalized, written, before I get to Q2 in terms of what my pillars are, right? So I have 6 pillars, 6 things that I'm focusing on this year. They are personal development, lifestyle, content creation, real estate, fitness, and then coaching I have on there as well. I will get into each of these pillars a bit more when I do maybe tomorrow, because I don't want to drag this video out too long with that as well, because I think it's going to require a bit more of an in-depth conversation. So we will get into this a bit more as well, because right now a lot of my content is going to be revolving around me curating or building the life that my dream life, essentially. And I know that that's kind of trending and kind of a thing that's going around, but it's a bit differently for me because obviously everything is through the lens of a Black trans woman. So it will be interesting to see manifest itself and how I maneuver it, but it will be fulfilling. I just can't wait to get into the details of it, if you will. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's keep moving. So tomorrow is going to be, and all of these days are going to be pretty similar because every day is a Road to 40 vlog post. A lot of days I have, this week I want to really get my Reels, Shorts, and TikToks like on and popping. I have enough content where I can extract out something for a short each day. So I may knock out all of those tomorrow and just schedule them to go up over the course of the week. I want to get a bit more methodical about how I handle this. Obviously, my Road to 40 vlogs I have to do daily because they're in real time. So that one is challenging to kind of automate. You have to really just be on top of it. But when it comes to Reels and Reels, Shorts, TikToks, and other content that I'm creating, I can create it whenever, and then I can get it scheduled to go up in a certain cadence. So I think once I tap out all of my Reel, Short, and TikTok content that I have from already existing videos, I think I may get that on a 3 to 4 times a week schedule as well. But for right now, I can knock one out and have one up daily. So that's the plan. And yeah, tomorrow I want to get my first blog post up. And I want to do it blog style. And I also think that I'm going to put that on Substack as well. Or figure out exactly what I want to put on Substack because I really want to get back into writing. I am a writer. I enjoyed writing. Writing really does fuel me. I love the power of words and expressing myself through words, and I miss it. So I really want to incorporate a writing element to my content creation as well. So we're going to work on that tomorrow, and I'm going to get my first blog post up and potentially a Substack post up as well. Substack information will also be down in the description box, but you pretty much can find me everywhere on all social media platforms at Christiana Yanis. It's either going to be all one word or it's going to be Christiana.Yanis. So if I do forget to put it down there, you can find me if you just type in Christiana Yanis because there's not very many of us at all. Anyway, let's keep moving. And then tomorrow is also going to be a real estate content day. So as far as my real estate content, I want to definitely make that content a lot more automated. So basically plan out all of my content for the week, schedule it all for the week, and then just have it trickle out over the course of the week. And then I also have a video that I need to upload possibly tomorrow or Tuesday for my real estate channel, which information for that is also down below in the description box as well. Girl, the description box got everything for you. In case you ever want to know where to find anything that I'm talking about, if I'm mentioning something, a product, a project, the information will likely be down below in the description box. Okay, Tuesday. It's going to be a lot of the same things in terms of, content, getting content up. But I'm going to post, and I know I said this last week, so sorry that I lied. But this week, we're going to post our first content video on this channel. And sneak peek, since you're watching this vlog, you get first exclusive insight as to what that content is going to be. And it's going to be all about my journey, basically nuclear quitting my corporate world job and starting over as a Black trans woman moving into the content creator space. So that's going to be tomorrow. I know that I had mentioned that I wanted to start a series called Let's Talk. It's still in development, and I don't want to do that one too quickly without giving it the proper planning. So that one's on hold, but trust me, Let's Talk is in the works, and the first mini series under that will be about my journey, my transition. So looking forward to that as well. Is my angst going up by talking about all of this? Yes, it is, because I have so much work to do. And how I feel right now, like, I can't wait to finish this little blurb with you all, because I'm going to go get in the bed as soon as I finish this. I'm going to go take a shower, wash the day off of me, and get my booty in bed to get some rest, because I have quite the week ahead of me. And I want to make sure that I accomplish all of what I have set to do. So anyway, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday get a little bit more interesting. Tuesday, I have my team meetings bi-weekly for real estate, so I'll be out the house. I'll also be out the house on Wednesday for laser hair removal, and Thursday for labs, because I have another follow-up doctor's appointment next week. I have a couple of therapy sessions with folks. So for my trans, gender non-conforming folks who are on HRT or looking to explore taking HRT, I personally love folks. You can pay for your subscription monthly, or you can pay for it yearly like I do, and you get a little bit of a discount. But I get all of my HRT. I have a clinician that's assigned to me, so all of my HRT needs are handled by this clinician, because let's face it, I have a primary doctor, but my primary doctor is not going to be the best resource for my gender affirming care, basically. So they are in contact, they are connected. My folks will send information to my primary so that my file is complete with my primary. My primary will send information to folks so that they have, full working knowledge in terms of what's going on with my health, and it works seamlessly. So if you are in the market looking for a place or space to help with your gender affirming care and your HRT, I highly, highly recommend folks. I'll leave a link to them down below so that you can find them easily and get the information that you need for that. But they recently have started therapy focus groups, like small focus therapist-led groups. So I signed up for a few of those because I felt like I definitely need to participate in just I need the community. I need the community. I need the information. I need the community. I just need to immerse myself in my community a bit more, because I think that I struggle with a sense of loneliness, a feeling of loneliness, and it's not because, my family ostracizes me or anything like that. Like, I have amazing family. You saw them earlier in this vlog. I'm loved, I'm supported, I have amazing friends. It's just that no matter what, even with all of that, I feel like my bonds and my connections with other people who have similar experiences to me, so trans people, gender non-conforming people, just people in the LGBTQ plus community, I have very limited exposure to that community, and I feel like it's a bit of me being a bit avoidant. I've had some experiences in the past that have made me a bit hesitant in terms of my openness and my level of trust with people in the LGBTQ community. So I'm working through that. I'm working through that personally with my personal therapist, but also just with introspection and a lot of, reflecting on my experiences and challenging myself to overcome those obstacles. So that's where I'm at with that. Anyway, moving on to Friday. Friday, I want it to be a slower paced day. So I have my admin / budget day set for Friday. So that's the day when I get on my computer, I sort my files, I handle any website, any of those kind of things I want to handle on Friday, all at the same time. Just spend a day dedicated to not creating content, not researching content, just getting myself organized and prepared for a weekend and another week. And then Saturday is another slower paced day. I do have my team meeting for my real estate team, but it's another slower paced day for me to just collect myself from the very, very hectic, busy week leading up to the weekend. So, and I leave the weekends open too, because if I have anything real estate related, it will likely take place on the weekend. So I need to kind of have those days open to handle my real estate business and not content creation, if that makes sense. So that is my week. As you can see, I'm very, very dedicated to building my brand right now. Like, it's my number one priority. I don't have anything else on my radar right now. It's all about building my community, connecting with my community, building my community on here, and really, really, setting the foundation for the dream life that I deserve. I finally realized what that life is for me, and now it's executing the plan. And I'm very proud of myself for really just like grabbing the bull by the horns and really just going for this. It's every day and every moment is not easy. Some days I feel like, what the hell am I doing? Should I have quit my job? Should I what are we doing? What are we doing? I've watched so many YouTube videos of people that just like quit their jobs and they put their face down, and I don't think that's the expression, but you know what I mean. Really hunker down and focus and go for their goal. And a lot of them that do take that approach achieve it, because it's a certain amount of tenacity, but it's also just when your vision becomes so clear as to what it is that your purpose is. I'm the kind of person, once the vision is clear, there we have it. It's so foggy for me because I'm someone that's so scattered all over the place and just wanting to do so much that when I finally narrow the scope of what it is that I'm doing, I'm unstoppable. And I think that's the perfect place to close this vlog out, because that is a word. That is a word to sum this bad boy all up. So thank you so much for tuning in to another vlog. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out, and also to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you all tomorrow.